Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Tuesday, March 3rd. For those of you in the Asia area, I think there's only 4 of you. You'll notice this is posted late. Sorry about that. I couldn't get it to work. I was having issues with my computer, but here it comes. And I just want to say today there's not a lot of new work. I wanted you for math to go ahead and try the link I sent yesterday from the PBS Kids called Martha Speaks. It's just a video, a really good video teaching about measurement. And then there's some activities to try at the end. I know Ari, who's in Hong Kong, got it to work, but other people have told me they can't get it to work. So I think it's an issue of being in Hong Kong or not. So don't worry about it. Try it again if you can today. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. But what I will ask you to do today is to measure anything you want using centimeters, and then take a photo of yourself measuring it and put it up onto Seesaw, okay? With a caption of like how many centimeters it is. It can be the length or width of a carpet. It can be a picture. It can be how deep something is, like a pool, but that would probably be more like in meters. It could be how high or how tall something is. So anything you want, just practice your measurement skills. And you might say, I don't have a tool to measure. Well, that's important. So if we were at school, we would have rulers, we would have meter sticks, we would have measuring tapes, these sorts of things. So try to get your hand on something that you can use as a tool to actually practice your measurement skills. And remember, we always start at the 0, not at the end of the ruler, okay? At the 0, and line it up straight. All right, so have fun doing that. Take a photo of that. For reading, it's just, again, listening to me finish reading all those chapters in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory under the literacy tab or page on the website in the videos. I hope they're streaming okay, or they're not like slow to load and listen to. And then there's 2 Kahoots that I put up yesterday, and you have all the way until Wednesday night to finish those Kahoots, which are just comprehension questions, okay? About chapters 11 to 20. We've already finished the chapters 1 to 10 Kahoot. And if you want, you can go back and try that again. Maybe I'll make it live again, the chapters 1 to 10 one, for those of you that didn't get a chance to do that before. Okay? And you can always redo that one as well, even if you've already played it. And then, of course, for reading, I'm always encouraging you guys to practice every day around your level, okay? If you feel like the level you're at in Raz Kids is too easy, you need to let mom or dad know so they can email me so I can change you. And I'm also listening to you reading on Raz Kids, which I love, the practice recording button. In the top right, there's a little microphone, and you can record yourself reading, and I can listen to it as you go, and it's such a good way for me to feedback and gauge your progress, okay? So please remember, number 1 in grade 1 is reading and spelling are so important. Reading, spelling, and math. We have to get those fundamental skills, okay? Miss Maggie sent videos on how to do that if you're still not sure, so your parents can watch those, okay? So always try to do that. It doesn't have to be every day, but maybe a couple times a week at least, so I can go in there and see how you're going. And also, you can actually do the listen, read, and the quiz for every book on there. So you're also practicing your comprehension. That means understanding what you're reading and applying it to answer questions. Really important. And I can go on there and see your progress for that. Like, how many books have you read? How many quizzes have you tried? How have you done on the quizzes? What are you getting right? What are you getting wrong? Really important. A great tool that our school pays for and subscribes to, so you might as well use it, okay? As for writing, you're just carrying on with that story, guys. Don't leave it till the last minute, because in the end, we have to end grade 1 having written a narrative story, and we've been using all these last 4 weeks, to plan that story and to learn about how to write a story, right? What are characters, and how do we describe them, and what is a setting, which is the where and the when, or the world of your story, and how do we describe that, and what is the plot, which is the beginning, middle, and end, the things that happen. So make sure you've planned your story, and then once you've got all those plannings done, some of you have been uploading it to Seesaw, so I can see the progress of your planning, which I love. And that Seesaw is really an online portfolio, an online folder of all your work for the past month, right? So it's really important if you can take a photo of things and put it up there, or take a video of you talking about it, and then I can comment and feedback to you guys. And I can see what you've been doing, okay? It's a record of what you've been doing. And then now you're just using this time to put that story together, okay? You might need help from an adult with that. If I was there, I would tell you, okay, everybody right now, write the beginning of your story and tell us, once upon a time, or one day long ago, or in the distant future, or, you can start your story however you want. We've practiced using hooks before with Miss Amber when we did our personal recount. So you get the reader's attention, and then in the beginning, you set the stage for your story. You tell the who and the where, okay? Like one day, and then you introduce your character and where they are. So that's like telling us who and what in the beginning, who and where, sorry. And then you keep going and you say, what happened and what's the problem and how is the problem solved, and you end the story. So you've read stories before, kind of the flow of how they go. So just try your best. And once you're done your first draft, you can always email it to me or upload it on Seesaw, and I can give you feedback if you want of how you could edit it or change it or revise it or fix it. But this is a long process, so don't worry too much. It doesn't have to have a deadline of like exactly, at the end of this week, your story has to be done. But try your best, because eventually we will be moving into a different text type, which is a different type of writing for our next unit of inquiry. Okay, and then as for inquiry, we're learning about water right now, and there's a link there for you guys to watch and listen to. It's a crash course for kids on freshwater. So I want you to watch that and listen to it. And then on Seesaw, just reflect on some things that you learned. I can also make it a topic on Flipgrid, so you can do it on Seesaw or Flipgrid or both. I don't want to give you too much different work to do there. And remember, Seesaw and Flipgrid is just such a great place for you to record like your thinking or showing something. Yeah, so have fun with that, guys. If you haven't already done yesterday's assignment for inquiry, which was watching the Brain Pop video on the water cycle, do that and listen to the songs. Practice those songs every day if you want. Eventually we might perform them, hopefully, at an assembly at school, the water cycle songs. And they also teach you and help you remember what the words mean, right? And some of you have already tried the little experiment where you're putting water into a cup and putting it in a warm place, and you can't really know what's going to happen until it's been sitting in that warm place for a while, and then you observe it or look at it closely again. Okay, guys, I miss you so much, and hope you have a great day. Sorry this was posted late. Silly computer problems. Bye.